Hello guys, Snowflake here, and welcome to part two. Welcome to part two of the Stones of Barenziah quest, where we try and hunt down all 24 stones. We've got 14 of them so far, with 10 left to go. And we're looking for the next one. We're currently in the ruin Ansilvund. Last time we went to Sarfel for the Mages Guild. We got introduced into the Thieves Guild and learned what the stones were. We did some quests for Solitude, got the trust of a Jarl, so we could buy the house, so we could get that stone as well. Blackbriar Lodge, Windhelm, Markarth. We snuck into a Dwemer Museum. A whole lot of stuff happened. And I barely remember it all because it was over 10 hours and I had to take breaks from recording and stuff, so yeah. But hopefully in this part we'll be able to find the remaining 10 stones. And yeah. We just killed a bunch of mages and Draugr here. And a disembodied voice called Lua Al-Skaven reached out to us to tell us to stop interfering with her work. Which I didn't appreciate, because I've got work here too. You can clearly see she's got her own storage of Draugr here, ready to use for the mines. I wanted to see if the location over here was accessible. Now the one up there is what I'm looking at. Is there a way to actually get up there? Didn't see any. Unless we could walk on these ropes. There's stuff up there, I'm going to be really annoyed. Maybe there's another way to get there I'm just not aware of yet. Maybe it is from up here. Nah, you can't wall through that. Okay, let's keep going around. Bunch of salt, bunch of beds. There is still parts we haven't discovered. If we'd have gone around this way, and we will, if there's nothing here. Enchanter table with a salt pile? No, that's where the alchemy. That's where it should be where the alchemy is being done. Taproot, sprig and sap. There's something there, yeah, cabbages. Maybe this does loop back. Yeah, looks like there's a whole big area here. Ooh. Oh yeah, there's definitely something watching us.
Rise from your graves to defeat this worm.
Have to find us first. Hey, we got a level up. Alright, let's level up. Let's get some more stamina in there. And do we want to put some stuff into speech? Prices are better. Better prices with the opposite sex. Can bribe guards to ignore crimes. I mean, I could already do that, but that could be good. Can sell to any merchant. Persuasion, intimidation's easier. Increase available gold. Every merchant gains 1,000 gold. It's very tempting. Alternatively, what have we got? Can make alchemy better. Can't do that though. Can make health, magic, and stamina potions more powerful. I think there's some tempting ones there. What about sneak? I feel like reducing noise from armor would be good. Can also do bows. You won't trigger pressure plates. Walking and running does not affect detection. Crouching stops combat. Oh, that's an interesting one. Okay, well I think we'll put at least noise from armor is reduced 50%. And then maybe we'll start thinking about going into speech. Damn it. Even that's not enough. Okay. What have we got here? Ancient nodes. Battle axe, probably the worst. Lanterns can go. Shovels, I guess. Okay, go straight or left? No, straight or right. Yeah, this feels like a trap. Good job there. Yeah. Alright, there's a chest here. Remember to explore this area here. Shove some more shovels in there. Fix. Ooh. Yeah. You can go in there. We're way up, yeah, okay. Warhammer for now, but I feel like we'll probably won't keep. I mean, I guess I could start putting on the Thieves Guild armor now. Need to remember that that's an option. What the heck happened to the map? It's very weird. Okay, we're apparently somewhere. Flame Atronic. Is that a Storm Atronic? No, that's just a glowing blue dragon. Sorry, man, I know you're being enslaved here, but you would have taught me. Oh. Flame.
Who's there?
You blow up, don't you? Yeah. A wolf? Guess there's all kinds of weird things in here. Serana's... Oh, she used the staff of a familiar I gave her. Ah, interesting. Pressure plate there. Door there. Mini game here. Luar's journal. That seems important. You will of course read it. "25 years I have grieved for my husband and sought revenge against the Empire for his death. I have researched the magics to return his spirit to a body, and something about the story of Fury and Holgeir has drawn me here." Oh, and one of those two like enemies and then became lovers or something. I can't remember. "Holgeir would make the perfect vessel to bring my Sail back to life. I have managed to raise the dead here and use them as labourers to clear the way to the main burial hall. Something about the methods used by the ancient Norns has kept them incredibly well preserved. Would that these Stormcloaks had half their sense, we could have used them to push the elves right off the continent and formed a new state to combat the Empire." Okay, so I'm guessing the Empire killed him? Killed them? Killed her husband? "And now, when I am so close, a war breaks out. The sleeping bear of Skyrim, who would not come to aid us in Hammerfell." Oh, so this is a red god lady. And it's me, a red god, who's here to stop her. "Awakens now that the Empire has abandoned them as well. They think they know suffering at the hands of the Empire. They know nothing. I would see both the Empire and these sons of Skyrim into oblivion myself." Heavy. Speaking of heavy, let's drop a Warhammer. And maybe this pot. And these buckets. We're currently littering, but it's okay. Okay, we got 4 here. I can't see where the puzzle is revealed. In the journal, around these corners. Okay, good to know that does that. So yeah, we want that door to open, but we don't know the code. I don't think we should know it. Am I missing something obvious here? If the journal didn't say anything, did it? No, not really. Alright, I think we need to go back. I think it's at probably at a location that we haven't been to yet. Okay. So we haven't been there. There was also an area back where we came from that we didn't opted to wait to look into. Just here on the right. Here. What's doing that? Oh. Very weird. Yeah, we could have just searched here, to be honest. It was just a chest. So... not finding any clues. Right, I didn't really look too closely. I think we have to go all the way back now. All the way back and then go this way, maybe. So I can't figure out the order. Maybe we need to get up there somehow. A lot of questions. This isn't even a way out. Or is it? Yeah, it is. Okay, just keep going straight. and then just go full left. Unless that's like somehow inaccessible. That's meant to be the exit. Could very well be. Let's see. No, there's a way down here. I ignored those shovels earlier. We will not be taking them now. Dead frostbite spider. Dead Grauger. Well, this doesn't really give us much of a hit. You climb the eggs somehow. Seems unlikely, but that does look like the location we want to be at. We're not supposed to go up here. And what is the purpose of this place? Just to have a random Draugr and spider? Damn. I'm stumped, man. How do I get here? How do I get there? Probably keep an eye out more for puzzle-related stuff. Probably somewhere here. I'm just not just haven't looked for it. In here to help. There is stuff up there though. There is stuff up there. Alright. Let's try some shenanigans here. Should favorite whirlwind sprint really. Simple one. That's not working. So another angle. Maybe something needs to burn? Hmm. Secret in this room? Right here. There's gotta be something simple that I'm just missing. Missed these urns. Can't even remember where the room was. Oh, so I know they're rocks. You can run around them, I'm sure. Healing? No. Should we just trial and error it? What the heck? Sorry, Serana. Hmm. The book oh, the book? That's interesting. Oh. I thought it might have been, but I checked the journal. I didn't check the original book because we've already read it. Because I thought it was just a as the eagle, but the snake, a whale, snake. Okay, so eagle, snake, whale, snake. Right, so they were equals. Let's read that again. I never thought they'd hide a clue in a book like this. Eagle, snake, whale, snake. You're telling me. I can't brag about that. I use help. No way I stepped on that. Serana? Where are you? Serana? Oh, there you are. Okay, nice stuff there. This goes to the burial chambers. So we didn't actually get to explore this little area. Maybe we'll come back to it when we go outside. This is what we've been looking for. And there's a bunch of traps. Oh, don't know how I managed to avoid that. 1, 2, 3. Very alone over there, though. Yeah, so there's like 5 of those, so if you just avoid them all, be fantastic. Okay, we've got a depth lock here. Press you. Dead Draugr. Fortunate for him. Chain. Why do I feel like this is gonna like lock us in or something? Or maybe it did something good. Okay, I'm picking up to 58. Elven shield. Gold ring of sneaking. Nice. Stuff of zombies. Cool. Have a warhammer. Oh, did that stop the traps maybe? This did. Oh. Stop that. Pressure plates here too. Oh. Not that. Pressure plate 2920 Sun's Dawn Volume 2. Nope, doesn't look like it. It's an illusion book anyway. Sun's Dawn, Book 2 of 2920, The Last Year of the First Era, by Karlovac Townway. 3 Sun's Dawn 2920, The Isle of Artaeum, Somerset. Sophasil watched the initiates float one by one up to the Osum tree, taking a fruit or a flower from its high branches before dropping back to the ground with varying degrees of grace. He took a moment while nodding his head in approval to admire the day. The whitewashed statue of Sirabane, which the Great Mage was said to have posed for in ancient days, stood at the precipice of a cliff overlooking the bay. Pale purple cruscato flowers waved to and fro in the gentle breeze. Beyond ocean and a misty border between Artaeum and the main island of Somerset. By and large, acceptable, he proclaimed as the last student dropped her fruit in his hand. With a wave of his hand, the fruit and flowers were back in the tree. With another wave, the students had formed into position in a semicircle around the sorcerer. He pulled a small fibrous ball about a foot in diameter from his white robes. "What is this?" The students understood this test. It asked them to cast a spell of identification on a mysterious object. Each initiate closed his or her eyes and imagined the ball in the realm of a universal truth. Its energy had a unique resonance as all physical and spiritual matter does. A negative aspect, a duplicate version, relative paths, true meaning, a song in the cosmos, a texture in the fabric of space, a facet of being that has always existed and always will exist. "A ball," said a young Nord named Wellig, which brought giggles from some of the younger initiates, but a frown from most, including Sopha Sil. "If you must be stupid, at least be amusing," growled the sorcerer, and then looked at a young, dark-haired Alt lass who looked confused. "Lilafa, do you know?" "It's Grom," said Lilafa, uncertainty. "What the dreg meth after they've crevinus him." "Carvinus him, but very good nonetheless," said Sopha Sil. "Now tell me, what does that mean?" "I don't know," admitted Lilafa. The rest of the students also shook their heads. "There are layers to understanding all things," said Sopha Sil. "The common man looks at an object and fits it into a place in his way of thinking. Those skilled in the old ways, in the way of the Psijic, in mysticism, can see an object and identify it by its proper role. But one more layer is needed to be peeled back to achieve understanding. You must identify the object by its role and its truth and interpret that meaning. In this case, this ball is indeed Grom, which is a substance created by the Dreg, an underwater race in the north and western parts of the continent. For 1 year of their life, they undergo carving a sim when they walk upon the land. They become land dregs, which we fall in oblivion. Following that, they return to the water and meth, or devour the skin and organs they needed for land dwelling. Then they vomit it up into little balls like this. Grom? Dreg vomit." The students looked at the ball a little queasily. Sopha Sil always loved this lesson. 4 Suns Dawn, 2920, the Imperial City, Cyrodiil. "Spies," muttered the Emperor, sitting in his bath, staring at a lump on his foot. "All around me, traitors and spies." His mistress Rija washed his back, her legs wrapped around his waist. She knew after all these many years when to be sensual and when to be sexual. When he was in a mood like this, it was best to be calmly, soothingly, seductively sensual, and not to say a word unless he asked her a direct question, which he did. "What do you think when a fellow steps on his Imperial Majesty's foot and says, 'I'm sorry, Your Imperial Majesty'? Don't you think, 'Pardon me, Your Imperial Majesty' is more appropriate?" "I'm sorry. Well, that almost sounds like the Bas Largonian was sorry I am His Imperial Majesty, but he hopes we lose the War of Morrowind. That's what it sounds like." "What would make you feel better?" asked Rija. "Would you like him flogged? He is only, as you say, a battle chief of Soul Rest. It would teach him to mind where he's stepping." "My father would have flogged him. My grandfather would have had him killed," the Emperor grumbled. "I don't mind if they all step on my feet, provided they respect me, and don't plot against me." "You must trust someone." "Only you," smiled the Emperor, turning slightly to give Rija a kiss. "And my son Jwilek, I suppose, though I wish he were a little more cautious." "And your council? And the potentate?" asked Rija. "A pack of spies and a snake," laughed the Emperor, kissing his mistress again. As they began to make love, he whispered, "As long as you're true, I can handle the world." 13 Suns Dawn, 2920, Mournhold, Morrowind. Torella stood at the black, bejeweled city gates. The wind howled around her, but she felt nothing. The Duke had been furious upon hearing his favourite mistress was pregnant and cast her from his sight. She tried again and again to see him, but his guards turned her away. Finally she returned to her family and told them the truth. If only she had lied and told them she did not know who the father was. A soldier, a wandering adventurer, anyone, but she told them that the father was the Duke, a member of the House in Doril, and they did what she knew they would have to do as proud members of the House Redoran. Upon her hand was burned the sign of expulsion her weeping father had branded on her, but the Duke's cruelty hurt her far more. She looked out the gate and into the wide winter plains, twisted sleeping trees and skies without birds. No one in Morrowind would take her in now. She must go far away. the slow, sad steps she began her journey. 16 Suns Dawn 2920. Central and Equina. One day elsewhere. What troubles you? Asked Queen Hasama, noticing her husband's sour mood. At the end of most lovers' days he was in an excellent mood, dancing in the ballroom with all the guests, but tonight he retired early. When she found him, he was curled in the bed, frowning. That blasted bard's tale about Polydor and Eloisa put me in a rotten state, he growled. Why did he have to be so depressing? But isn't that the truth of a tale, my dear? Weren't they doomed because of the cruel nature of the world? It doesn't matter what the truth is, he did a rotten job of telling a rotten tale, and I'm not going to let him do it any more. King Drozel sprang from the bed. His eyes were ruby with tears. Where did they say he was from again? I believe Gilverdale, the easternmost Valenwood, said the Queen, shaken. My husband, what are you going to do? Drozel was out of the room in a single spring, bounding up the stairs to his tower. If Queen Hasama knew what her husband was going to do, she did not try to stop him. He had been erratic of late, prone to fits and even occasional seizures. She never suspected the depths of his madness, and his loathing for the bard and his tale of the wickedness and perversity found in mortal man. 19 Suns Dawn 2920. Gilverdale, Valenwood. Listen to me again, said the old carpenter. If cell 3 holds worthless brass, then cell 2 holds the gold key. If cell 1 holds the gold key, then cell 3 holds worthless brass. If cell 2 holds worthless brass, then cell 1 holds the gold key. You understand, said the lady. You told me, and so cell 1 holds the gold key, right? No, said the carpenter. Let me start from the top. Mama, said the little boy, pulling on his mother's sleeve. Wait, let's see if we can solve this. Cell 3 holds worthless brass. And cell 2 holds the gold key. If cell 1 holds the gold key, cell 3 holds worthless brass. If cell 2 holds worthless brass, and cell 1 holds the gold key. Cell 3 holds worthless brass, cell 2 holds the gold key. Cell 1 holds the gold key, and cell 3 holds worthless brass. Well, if there's only one gold key, then cell 1 holds the gold key. That means cell 3 holds worthless brass. That means cell 2 holds the gold key. That doesn't make sense. So if cell 2 holds worthless brass, then cell 1 holds the gold key. So cell 1, I think. Surely? I don't know. Mama, just one moment, dear. Mother's talking, she said, concentrating on a riddle. You said cell 3 holds the golden key if cell 2 holds worthless brass, right? No, said the carpenter patiently. Cell 3 holds worthless brass if cell 2... Mama! Cried the boy. His mother finally looked. A bright red mist was pouring over the town in a wave, engulfing building after building in its wake. Striding before was a red-skinned giant, the Daedra Molag Baal. He was smiling. Oh, that can't be good. 29 Suns Dawn 2920. Gilverdale, Valenwood. Almalexia stopped her steed in the vast moor of mud to let him drink from the river. He refused to. He even seemed repelled by the water. It struck her as odd. They had been making excellent time from Mournhold, and surely he must be thirsty. He dismounted and joined her retinue. Where are we now? She asked. One of her ladies pulled out a map. I thought we were approaching a town called Gilverdale. Almalexia closed her eyes and opened them again quickly. The vision was too much to bear. As her followers watched, she picked up a piece of brick and a fragment of bone and clutched them to her heart. We must continue on to Artaeum, she said quietly. Here continues in First Seed. Tried to step out of the way coolly, but work. There is something behind this wall. Like this probably opens up. Or there's something up. No, there's something above us. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we go to you guys. These guys are yet to come out. I'm guessing they will as soon as we grab the thing on this pressure plate. Ansilvund key. Yeah, probably important too.
I shall have vengeance for the death of my husband. Rise!
Oh. Damn. I gotta go eat it. Oh, there's still... Oh, nice. I kind of missed what she said. She said something like there's work to be done. Have a warhammer. Have a greatsword. Okay, that door's... there's no door. I see. The only way is up here. Elven shield, gold, soldier. Master lock, unless you have key. Glass. Oh, that's a heck of a chest. Glass war axe of winnowing. Okay. 58, 63. Okay, still not better. Base damage. Still nice. Scroll of Bane of the Undead. Set undead on fire and make them flee. And depth robes of restoration. Cool stuff. Boots 3. Got like a basket here, remember. Common Goblet 8, I think are the worst we've got here. Rune books. Wooden plates as well. Right, for now. Thank you. Alright, what do we drop in? Yeah, nothing worse than 6. Gloves can go. And then a whole bunch more stuff here. Line. Iron boots. Don't really want all of this stuff. What else? Fur shoes. Iron boots just over 4. It's just over 5. And we got fours over here as well. Cup, goblets. Okay. Some iron boots as well. Door here. More stuff there. This door is dead end, so makes sense to look for it. Well, we didn't need the key technically. We could have just used our lockpicking skill and avoided all that combat. Where would the fun in that be? Anything over there? I'm guessing to go further up. Gonna need to just follow the path. Just keep looping round. Sneak attacked. Ooh, one-handed up to 89 and sneak up to 81. Getting good. Black mage robes, dagger. Keep your boots. Okay, top level. Oh man. No. Damn it, we're going back for him, aren't we? Curse you, man. 9 gold was important to us. Alright, onwards we press. Dodge. Attempt to dodge. Fail to dodge. Didn't realize Serana had assassinated a necromancer up here. That was pretty cool, though. Hopefully she manages to somehow make it here in one piece. Oh, this seems like another Raise the Dead kind of room. Take that vigorous healing. Money. Money. There's a throne here. That might be a provocation, though, if there are Draugr coming back. Before you can come back. I know what Lua's like.
I could not raise him, but I will raise an army to avenge his
He's not coming
defilement.
back.
there.
What? Nakas!
Oop,
I knew I heard something.
that was interesting. I'm gonna have to change my shout. You don't trigger traps. Apparently they don't trigger traps. They just don't weigh anything. Except when they're attacking you. It's one of those Draugr abilities you just can't understand. Came from here, so let's go back and search for the other guys. Or should I say ash piles? Apparently that's all that's left of some of them. Must suck being a Draugr that gets killed, reanimated, killed, then reanimated again in the same day. That has got to suck. 2 gold, steel armor. Sure, I'll take some hits. Alright, iron boots, whatever iron boots we have left can go. Iron shield is 5. And we've got a lot of them to ditch. Steel greatsword is just over 5, so just a bit better. Alright, we'll start dropping these iron shields then. Oh, more than that. Okay. And we press onwards this way. More money. Vigorous stamina, cool. Well, we shouldn't have dropped the other one so soon, because they're better than the iron shields.
Keep your eyes open here.
Good reminder to quick save. Thank you, Serrano. Ooh, this looks like a boss room, doesn't it? Yeah, that sound. You know, there's something's about to go down in here. Yeah, that's another telltale sign.
They burned his body before I could raise him. It should have been returned to me. You will not stop me from killing those who wage this pointless war. Someone there?
Oh boy. Oh, Fury and Holgear, they're actually alive. Oh, I messed up big time. I wanted to die there because that was so bad. Okay. I said I was going to change my shout, but I didn't change my shout. Fire breath. Let's go. Wait, what? Why can't I clearly have the carry weight to move here. Get this thing started.
They burned his body before I could raise him. It should have been returned to me. You will not stop me from killing those who wage this pointless war.
Oh my god, it's gone really badly so far, gotta say. How about some cabbage soup? Some cooked beef, some cooked brook bass, crab stew. Sounds pretty good right about now. Oh yeah, we've got a bunch of cheese wheels that are also getting our carry weight down while we're reading them. Alright. Okay, killing her killed all the conjures, I think. Oh, let's see what happens here.
Thank you for releasing us from her spell.
Now we can rest in peace once again. Come, Fury, my love.
Take this with our gratitude.
Oh, I'll take that stone. Sure, we'll take the magic enchanted frostblade you've left behind as well. Why not? Okay. Well, it made sense that killing Luar would kill all the summons. That's why I beeline straight for it. Ooh. Is that an ebony war axe? Don't mind if I doodly do. Luar's key, Rose of Alteration, and the Staff of Zombies. Okay, Vigorous Magica, just lying around. And Holgear, Gold, Honed Ancient Nord Battle Axe of Frost. Sure, those would have all hurt if they'd have managed to hit me. Is there any skeletons? Wait. Yeah, we came in through here. I guess the skeletons that were lying down were also brought back. Guess some of them may have turned to ash. Alright, fine. You don't use the arcane enchanter. Okay, we got Ghostblade. Weight 1. It's insanely light. 34 damage, does 3 points of extra damage ignoring armor. That's kind of bad. Or is it a two-handed weapon? I guess if it's a two-handed weapon, then it's because my two-handed skill is low that it's doing no damage. Ebony War Axe though. I've had one before, haven't I? And I kept the Dark Mace because it's lighter and does the same amount of damage. Okay, never mind. Stone 15 though. Let's see what else. So she literally was controlling Fury and Holgear while they were dead. What was the similarity in her story? Like, a snake bit the wife in the other story and he tried to save her. But in this case, the Empire killed her husband, presumably. And the war stopped her efforts from resurrecting him, or didn't help them. Still a little confused. Maybe that's okay. Ooh, wait, hold up. I wonder if there's a way... Surround, please. to get onto that. Feels like something... Oh, come on, man. No reward. Okay. I accept. Alright, what's up here then? Just for the exit? Lua's key? So I couldn't, well, it's either a master lock or actually defeat her to get out of there. And I guess this was where she stayed. Grab that honeycomb at canis root. Them rare ingredients, because there's probably a lab somewhere in here. Well, you'd think so. Ooh, here's the lore tip. We got a spell tome. Already know oak flesh, okay. Transmute mineral ore. Oh, there's the lab. Transmutes one piece of unrefined iron ore to silver, or silver ore to gold if the caster is carrying any. That's pretty impressive. Probably need a really advanced level to actually perform the spell, though. Okay, Imperial Condolences. So I guess this is going to reveal Lua's backstory. 4th Era 175. Imperial citizen Lua Alskaven. It is with the deepest regret that I must inform you of the death of your husband, Sail. He laid down his life in battle, helping retake the Imperial city from the Outbury. Okay. So the Empire didn't kill him, but he died in war for the Empire. He showed great courage in his final hour, and his sacrifice will not be in vain. We will consider him a man of high moral standing and a shining example of the best the Empire has to offer. In this hour of your grief, please take solace in the fact that he gave up his life protecting the Empire, which he held so dear. Yours sincerely, Imperial Prefect Pius Brucius. Oh, let's take it as well. Little memento from our trip. Knowing her, she'd have left like one more trap in here just to make sure no one got into her room. Maybe she thought she was that good? She was pretty tough. Spell Tome repel lesser undead. All affected undead up to level 8 flee for 30 seconds. Ring of Minor Deft Hands, good for pickpocketing. It's another spell you can learn. Alchemy lab there, but Novice Robes of Conjuration, Dragon's Tongue. Too much to carry. Wolf Queen is too heavy. Mysterious Activate, Immortal Blood, the Book of Daedra. I think we've read them all. Immortal Blood, Mysterious Activate. Immortal Blood, Mysterious Activate. Blood. Mysterious Akavir. And the Book of Daedra. Yep. Value 5 with carrying too much. Okay, let's do alchemy. Can only use 3 things. Oh yeah, that's true. we've been waiting for this for a while, haven't we? Oh, small pearl and bear claws also fortify one-handed. Cool. And back to the excavation. I guess this is the area you probably couldn't reach before. Maybe? Yeah, it definitely is. And get out of here without the worst key. Didn't even leave it as a master lock. She went straight up. You gotta beat the boss, or you can't get out this way. And that was it. There's nothing else to this place, so I guess we just drop down, exit. Alright, just left. Oh, we missed an ore. Draugr are the only people that can mine. Alrighty. Alright, that was an interesting side quest. I wonder how you would find out about that without actually just going in here. Who would tell you about Ansilvund? You may never know. Unless you Google it. I'll probably Google it myself. I'm eventually done recording.
What is it?
Oh, courier.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. It's from Falk Firebeard at the Blue Palace. Ooh, you've got friends in high places.
Ooh.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
What's Falky boy got for me? Letter from Falk Firebeard. Snowflake, over the last few days we've had some disturbing information come to light regarding the events at Wolfskull Cave and the summoning and binding ritual you interrupted there. Given your involvement with that event, I'm asking you to return to help Solitude, to help us once more. I'm wary of putting all the details in print. Please come see me at the Blue Palace. Sincerely, Falk Firebeard. Ooh, so there's a continuation to the Patema quest.
May you die with a sword in your hands.
I look forward to doing that. Did that not actually just start a quest? No. I guess we have to actually talk to Falk Firebeard to start the quest. Okay.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Yes? If you think it'll help.
Alright, let's get my stuff. sure to get that on so we don't forget. Didn't mean that. We will find another one. Alright, leak. Let's drop that in there. And we have some ingredients that we want to put away as well. Some of the unique ones. Now, these aren't ingredients though. So just a reminder to myself. And we could have dropped so much wine as well. Actually, no. Wine was not as bad as iron shields for sure. Okay. We already dropped the unique... Oh no, we didn't actually talk to the Khajiit. What was her name? Akari? I don't remember what her name was. We didn't actually talk to her, so we didn't get the unique ingredients that we got last time. That's a quest item, okay. Yeah, we probably should have got the torch too. Okay. On to the next one. I'm only going to be recording for a tiny bit longer, but then I'm still going to continue recording. Probably, I don't know when. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see. I'm definitely not getting it done today. That's for sure. Let's at least go to the next one and see. There we go. Stony Creek Cave. Is that the place that's like just north of... Is that the place that's like literally next to Ansilvund? No kidding. It's literally right above Ansilvund. Because I remember we were comparing it earlier. Wow, so they put 2 stones of Barenziah like on the far east of the map. It's interesting. Cool. Well, I guess we don't have to fight anyone here at least. And no, we want to go up to that cave. Oh, now we can take that apple. Probably can cook some food. Nothing like replenishing your apple cabbage stew supply.
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
I hear you. And by I hear you, I mean I'm not listening to you. Did you notice there was an ore here too? So I think Stony Creek Cave is also related to a quest that we got in our journal. Which I think was to do with a Bard's College. Like retrieving someone's loot. That's why it's already on our map. And probably also why there is a quest related to it. Let's investigate this little boat over here. Oh, it's a fishing spot. Okay. Cool. Nothing on the boat itself, unfortunately. But there's a basket and there's 5 potatoes. So really couldn't be happier. Did they leave a fishing rod here in case you forget yours? No. Oh, yes, they did. I'm gonna take. Stony Creek Cave. What are we saying? So one zone cave. Yeah, we'll go in and see how far we can do in the next 5 minutes or so, and then I will call it a day. I've been recording basically half a day.
Go in. I'm right behind you.
Is this where you go in? Little barnacle clusters. Delicious. Alright, there we go. Dragon mound over there, I think, but we don't care about that. Just here for the stones. Oh. Let's go to the journal real quick. Because I wanted to find a little bit about the loot. Maybe we're not going to. Panteer's flute, was it this one? Not sure. Okay. Oh, there's fish in here. And a skeleton. And yeah, I did notice that Breton hanging by, well, not very much, but enough to make sure I noticed him. Okay, some supplies there. Right, do we go, let's go up here. Shovels, cabbages, buckets, cabbages, apples, buckets. There's nothing behind this, is there? Very, very narrow cave. Anything up there? Rob not. Oh. It's very, oh, let's say, very deserted. There is a man.
Is someone there?
Where'd you come
Over here! Not quite good enough, are you?
Okay, my shout's not selected. In fact, all of my shouts have been unfavorited. How did that happen? Oh no, I just can't shout at the moment. Okay. Do it the old-fashioned way then. Who's... Okay. Ooh, apple pie. It's been a while since I've had apple pie. Okay, grab all of these guys' stuff, and I think we'll pause here. And yeah, grab these shrooms as well. Alright. Alright, let's call it here. I'm going to save and... Well, I say it's not going to be the end of the episode, but it's the end of the recording session. I don't know when I'll record next, but we'll see. But yeah, for now, that's it from me. Goodbye.